Tell me why.
I have too many ideas. So many ideas.
I have too many ideas.
This is always you. And if it's not, this probably isn't the right video for you. But if it is, baby, you've come to the right place. My name is Jesica Suarez, and I am a creativity doula and expert, a visionary artiste, and a wild lover of life, devoted to all things pleasure, play, and prayer. And I've never not had too many ideas. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a very playful, very light approach you can apply when you're simply overwhelmed by the number of ideas in that big, beautiful, creative brain of yours. And spoiler alert, we will not be starting with prioritization. We'll get there, but that's not where we'll begin. If you are a visionary artiste, right, aka a multi-passionate creative in pursuit of expanding the human consciousness through your art, it is very likely that you receive a lot of ideas, right? Inspiration is magnetized towards you. And in this reality, for most of us, in this dimension and configuration of reality, we only have one body and a limited amount of time, right? So very often we simply can't bring all those ideas to life, make all those ideas manifest at the same time. You throw in, a job, managing a household, maintaining relationships, feeding yourself, sleeping, and this scale of time and number of ideas isn't always the most balanced. So what then do we do? First, and unsurprisingly, if you're familiar with my work, we come back to the heart, right? We come back to the heart and we connect with gratitude, right? What a beautiful thing to be given so many ideas, right? There's an abundance of them. And in a world of so much lack and scarcity, you are now carrying a code for abundance. This is worthy of giving thanks and celebrating, right? Thank you for this open, receptive channel. Thank you for the trust in holding these visions. Thank you for the permission to choose, to have access to choice. Give gratitude and recognize the beauty in being a being that has so much to give and wants to participate in affecting reality and influencing culture and society, that life has just showered you with all the ideas. This is a beautiful gift. And once we've been able to release some of that density by returning to the heart and connecting with gratitude, let's now travel back up to the mind and get clear. I have too many ideas. What I hear in this is both a problem and an unexpressed desire, right? Let's start with the unexpressed desire. I have too many ideas. Too many for what, right? If there was no desired shift in experience, the statement would very likely be, I have a lot of ideas. Cool, no big deal. But this too many makes it clear that this condition, this experience, is not the one I want to be having. So what then do I want? If I'm really honest, and if I'm really listening, what I will likely hear is, I have too many ideas to choose just one, to get started on one. This tells me that the unexpressed desire is that I want to be in action. I want to be actualizing on these ideas. I want to be creating. I want to get started. Cool. Desire identified. I want to get started. So why the fuck haven't I? Let's go back to what is being said in I have too many ideas. We identified this unexpressed desire. I want to get started. But still, there is this implied problem, right? This statement immediately puts into the mind an alert mode, right? It seeds an alert mode. It indicates that there's a problem that needs to be solving. Why? Because of that too. Too many is a judgment, and it assigns value to a condition. It indicates an excess and lends itself to this inaction. If there are too many, I can't do anything until there are less, right? It's not handleable. So let's reframe this. What are other ways of saying, I have too many ideas? I have an abundance of ideas, as we identified earlier. I have a lot of ideas, nice and simple. Ideas love me. I'm very creative, right? What else? What are some other ways that you would reframe the statement? Let me know in the comments. And if none of these work for you, that's also cool, right? Use all that beautiful creativity to discover a statement that both feels true to you and is in the same realm of I have too many ideas, right? Pro tip, choose one that feels expansive and makes you feel good about yourself. Boosts your self-esteem and your self-efficacy. I'm going to go with I have an abundance of ideas, right? Since this is the one that we started with. I have an abundance of ideas. Now that this statement has been reframed, if it rings as true for you, you should immediately feel more spaciousness, more ease, more levity, less high alert energy in the body. So bringing that unexpressed desire and the reframe of the problem together, what we now get is, I want to get started and I have an abundance of ideas. Okay, all right, this is fun. This is handleable. This is a place I can start from. My priority is to get started. What I'm working with is a lot of ideas. Juicy. So now we play. What you're going to do is you're going to get out big sheets of paper or poster boards or whatever and hang one up for each idea that you've been noodling, right? And you can also make this simple and use like sheets of paper on a desk or your phone. Write out the main idea across the top of each and grab a nice, big, thick marker. Throw on your favorite playlist, set a timer for an hour, and for 1 hour, just go ham, right? Writing out anything and everything that comes up in relation to these ideas. Full play and brainstorm mode. When that alarm goes off, write your final thoughts and take a step back, right? Notice which sheets have less writing on them. Pull them off your wall, add them to your rainy day pile, right? The thinking in this being that it's probably not that alive for you in this moment, or maybe it's something that you've done a lot of in the past, so it doesn't really merit a spot on the wall, right? Once that's done, come back to the wall and ask yourself, do all these ideas light me up, right? Are they equally exciting? Remove the ones that are less exciting. Add it to the rainy day pile, right? And now we come back to that priority bit. I told you we'd find our way here. Let's remember that for this, related to our unexpressed desire, our priority is to get started. Studies show that getting started is often all we need to activate the flow state. The rest will come. So, looking at all of these options that are all equally exciting, which one feels the easiest to get started on, right? The most accessible to begin today. And once you have chosen that one, add the rest of them to your rainy day pile. And we'll come back to this pile in another video. And for the one that you have chosen, the last man standing on the wall, I want you to write the first 3 steps that you need to do in order to make this happen, right? And for added accountability, write those first 3 steps in the comments below. So there you have it, friends. This is just one way that you can go from too many ideas to grateful, expansive, and ready to get started, right? You actually have a list of 3 actions that you can take today. Get started. We've moved from stagnant and inactive to excited and ready to go, while still honoring this big, beautiful, creative brain of yours and knowing that you can come back to your rainy day pile whenever you need, right? Maybe when you enter that season of the dreaded creative drought. My least favorite. So to recap, what did we do? We got grateful, right? Connected to that sexy heart of ours. We identified the unexpressed desire and set a priority based on that. We reframed the problem statement, and then we played our way to clarity and choice. That's it for today, friends. I hope you found today's video helpful. Please like and comment below, and be sure to subscribe for all your delicious, magical visionary artiste videos.